Alright, hello and welcome back to another AFK Arena video, and in today's video I am going to be looking at the skills for Awakened Brutus. So, I know I probably should have made the video on Awakened Brutus before, I started testing him, but, I am big stupid, so I just decided to go straight in and test him before I even went over the skills. So I'm gonna go and tell you the skills today. Also, yes, if you are paying attention to that sort of thing, I did hit Ascended with Lucretia like less than an hour ago. So, for Awakened Brutus, his first skill, let's look at his Awakened skill first. Mountain Strength, passive skill. When a shield is generated on the battlefield by using the Earth emblem, the Mountain Breaker absorbs the power of the Earth. No, not power of the Earth, but absorbs the power of Earth to absorb an amount of energy equal to 35% of the shield's value, which has a cumulative upper limit equal to 30% of Brutus's max health. When active damage is dealt, the target loses additional health equal to the amount of energy currently absorbed, and their defense is decreased by 15% for 8 seconds. This effect can be stacked 3 times. If the absorbed energy reaches its limit, it will be reset and reaccumulated once the ultimate skill is ended. And the value of the energy that is later absorbed from shields is additionally increased by 15%. I'm trying to look for that, I don't know what exactly this skill is about, but, the next skill that we have is Shattered Mountain. Brutus shocks the ground beneath his feet, dealing 350% attack rating damage to enemies within range, sending them flying towards himself. After he swings his Mountain Breaker at nearby enemies, dealing damage equal to 50% of their respective max health values to them, and that sends them flying into the air again. Damage dealt cannot exceed 650% of Brutus's attack rating. Brutus's defense is additionally increased by 25% every 7 seconds for every enemy struck. This skill ignores dodge, and Brutus is immune to control effects when it is active. The level 2 of this skill, Brutus's defense is additionally increased by 30% for 9 seconds for every enemy struck. Level 3 skill, all enemies within range of the ultimate have the majority of their buffs removed. And the level 1 of that skill is base, just, base unlock. And then the level 2 is when you get Mythic Awakened Brutus, and the level 3 is when you get Ascended Awakened Brutus. Now for the signature item skill, Rank Breaker. Brutus strikes enemies in front of him multiple times and knocks them back, with each strike dealing 250% attack of damage. Every 1% defense Brutus has over the enemy he hits increases the damage by 3% up to 500%. With the signature item unlock, he gets the level 2 Rank Breaker. Passive. It's a passive thing. Each time Brutus suffers damage totaling 15% of his max health, he receives a Mountain Shield with a value of equal to 12.5% of his max health, and lasts for 6 seconds. It can be triggered at most once every 4 seconds. So then when you hit plus 10 signature item, if Brutus's Mountain Shield is destroyed while still active, he receives 30% damage reduction for 7 seconds. This effect cannot be stacked. Then the plus 20 signature item. If Brutus's Mountain's shield is not destroyed while still active, he permanently receives 5% additional defense. Then the plus 30 signature item skill. Each time Brutus receives Mountain's shield, nearby allies will receive Inspire, which removes the majority of debuffs affecting them and increases their defense by 25% of Brutus's current defense for 6 seconds. This effect cannot be stacked. Next up is the Furniture skill, Fury Blow. Brutus sends enemies within a certain range flying, dealing 350% attack rating damage, stunning them for 2 seconds. This skill will be triggered at the start of battles. So, you get that with just unlocking Awakened Brutus. And then for 3 of 9 furniture items, the distance enemies are sent flying is increased to 250% of the original distance. Lands a critical hit on immovable enemies. And then for 9 of 9 furniture items, if an enemy is sent flying to the edge of the battlefield, they are additionally dealt 500% attack rating damage, and the stun duration is increased to 6 seconds. And then the final skill is upgraded by, Engraving, which is his passive Unyielding Spirit. Brutus is immune to the first fatal damage he suffers and receives a shield with value equal to 45% of his max health, which exists for 7 seconds. Brutus is invulnerable for 2 seconds, and when the shield... Let me repeat that. Brutus is immune to the first fatal damage he suffers and receives a shield with a value of 45% of his max health, which exists for 7 seconds. Brutus is invulnerable for 2 seconds. When the shield expires, any remaining value the shield has when its duration ends is converted into health for Brutus. And then it shows a level 3, but it doesn't show a level 2. So is that just a...
There is nothing that can hinder me.
So there's no... So for Awakened Brutus, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but... Or if this is just a glitch, but the Engraving 30 for Awakened Brutus does absolutely nothing. If this is a bug, Lilith, you might want to fix that. Anyway, the Engraving 60 for Awakened Brutus, enhance the skill Unyielding Spirit, times Unyielding Spirit can be triggered is increased to 2 times. Alright, but that's weird. Why... I can't... I don't understand. They botched that up so bad. Why... I don't know if that's a botch up, like just an error, or if they actually meant to do that. Anyway, that's it for Awakened Brutus' skills. Tune in tomorrow for part 3, where I test Awakened Brutus in the Mauler Tower, which I feel like we're going to be making some major progress in the Mauler Tower, especially because my current team for the Mauler Tower is it's Skrieth, Numisu, Sophia, Brutus, and then what's his name? Screg. So I feel like I'm gonna make some major progress tomorrow. Anyway, that's all for today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. See ya.